Welcome everyone, my name is Sophie if we haven't met yet. Thank you for tuning into my yoga channel here on YouTube. We are moving through a flow practice today. It will be short and sweet, so if you can maybe warm up a little bit ahead of time, that would be great because we're getting right into the movement. There won't be too much of a cool down either, so taking up as much time as you need for yourself would be awesome. You definitely deserve it. So let's get to it. If you do have 2 blocks for your practice, please bring them. And right where we are, we're finding a child's pose. Bringing the big toes to touch, sinking the hips and reaching forward with the hands, grounding your head down in between your arms. In this pose, we're just bringing awareness to where we are, arriving on this mat. And starting to notice how you feel right here, right now. Making sure we're quieting the mind, letting go of what it might be ruminating into our minds right now, just noticing what is going on. And then trying to release any of that noise on every exhale. So as we let our bodies sink, we start to tune into our breath. So as we check in with ourselves and tune into our breathing, we get to see and notice any areas that might be fussy. Just knowing to take any option that feels better for you and your body here, and knowing that you can come down to child's pose at any time to take a break. So we'll breathe in to lift the gaze, side bending towards the left, hands will sweep over towards the left, sinking the hips down, breathing into our right side body. Breathing out to melt back down towards the mat. We breathe in to lift the gaze, walking our fingertips towards center, over towards the right, sinking the hips down. Breathe in to create space. Exhale to let it go. Inhale one more time. Exhale, we walk our hands through center, pulling yourself forward and moving through cat-cow of choice here. Maybe that is making big circles within your body. I want you to intuitively listen to what you need here. So dropping the torso, lifting the gaze. Then as we exhale, we tuck the chin. We push through the hands, through the upper back, and around through the spine. Maybe you're shifting shoulders side to side, hips side to side. Notice what that feels like. And then keep breathing as you're moving through your cat-cow, just waking up the body. And I invite you to sit back onto your heels and getting your pinky toes into it as well, curling them under. We reach up with our hands to the sky. Open our heart, cactus branch, your arms open wide. Maybe you're tilting your head back. Reach back up. Exhale, cactus. One more time, open. Exhale to cactus branch. We reach up, circle our hands back down, and then find a downward facing dog. Start to pedal the feet. Taking a moment to let our heels get heavy. Shaking out the hips here. And then we'll find stillness. Big toes will touch, wave through the spine, coming forward into a plank. Shifting over top of our wrists, and then we're waving it all the way back into our downward facing dog. 2 more times, articulating through the spine, waking everything up, and then flowing it back. When you're ready, rolling forward, coming all the way onto your big toes, waving all the way back. Breathe in here, big toes will touch. Exhale, let it go. Sinking the heels down, we breathe in to rise with the right leg. And then as you exhale, knee comes through center, step between both palms, low lunge, lower left knee. Hands stay grounded to start, shine your heart forward. If you would like to use your blocks are there. They're very handy to bring the earth closer to you. That might be better for you, and that's okay. Whatever feels best. Shine your heart, look forward. Feel the nice stretch through your left hip flexor here. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, we're shifting our hips back for a half split. So that's bringing your hips all the way back and you're peeling your right toes to point up towards the sky. Breathe in here. And then exhale. Maybe you're melting your head closer towards your right shin. Letting go any tension through the face, through the neck. Inhale to stamp your right foot down towards the mat. We're picking up out of the back knee and we're stepping our right foot wide into a squat. Sink your hips down, reach forward with the hands. And then exhale to sink the hips. Breathe in to lengthen, reach everything up through center, arms high, and then exhale, hands through prayer through center. Breathe in to reach up. Exhale to dive it forward over the legs. Planting the palms, stepping your feet back into your plank. And then shift it forward. And then exhale, coming all the way down to the belly. Bringing your hands wide, tenting the fingers, grounding down the tops of the feet, rolling cobra from the back of the heart. Head is last to arrive and lift. As you exhale, melting slowly down towards the mat. Hands come underneath the shoulders, curl under the toes. Pick yourself up in your plank, downward facing dog. Walking yourself towards the back of the mat, forward fold. Maybe you're finding a gentle sway from side to side. Let that go. Walk your hands back forward into your downward facing dog. Move to the other side, warming up the body. Big toes will touch. Breathe in here. As you exhale, left leg up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between both palms. Low lunge. We've been here before. Reach your hands up. And then exhale, bring your hands back down towards the mat. Sink the hips, shine your heart forward. Exhale, half split. Peel your left toes off of the mat. Breathe in to create length through the spine. Exhale to melt down towards your left shin. Breathe into it. Anyone is a runner, tight hamstrings, this is always a good practice to lengthen out the legs. As we breathe in, we come forward, stepping our left foot wide, coming off of back knee, and you're floating your right foot to step wide. Reach your arms forward, sink the hips, you're in a squat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, we breathe in to reach, sink the hips. Exhale, reach up, lengthen everything out, hands come together through prayer. Breathe in, sweep your arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale to plant the palms, step your feet back, find a plank. Staying steady and strong through your plank. Breathe in to shift forward. Exhale to come all the way down towards the belly. Walking the hands off the mat, tenting the palms on the fingertips, elbows are high. Breathe in, rolling cobra. Head arrives last. And then as we exhale, we melt. Hands underneath the shoulders. From table or plank, you're finding your downward facing dog. So we're gonna move through that again, but we're gonna add on to our second sequence here. So we breathe in, come to the toes. Exhale, sink the heels. Breathe in again, right leg will lift. Exhale, bring it through center, step between both palms. Low lunge to start, back knee will land, shine your heart forward. Exhale, half splits, hips back. We'll move a little bit faster here. Breathe in to stamp your right foot down. Exhale to bring your left foot to meet in a squat. Feet are wide, reach. Breathe in. Exhale to pulse down. Again, breathe in. Pulse down. Weight is in the heels. Last one, breathe in. Exhale to pulse it down. Next time you breathe in, reach and lengthen everything out. Hands connect through prayer. Breathe in to sweep up. Exhale to fold. Hands will land to the mat. Step your feet back into a plank. This time, we're powerful in our plank. We shift forward. Maybe you're taking your chaturanga this time, holding halfway down. Upward facing dog. Arriving in downward facing dog. Breathing here. Breathing out. Right leg again, we'll lift. Knee to nose, squeeze. This time we shift our knee over towards the left for fallen triangle, but you're hovering the foot. Left arm is to the sky. If you need to drop your foot, that's totally fine. Otherwise, we're working through the core. Breathe in one more time. Exhale, landing left hand, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it through center. Step it in between both palms. You're breathing in for high lunge. Sink the back knee. Take a moment here to arrive. We're adding on here. So we breathe in to look up towards the sky, towards our hands, roll the shoulders down. As we breathe out, we're gonna hug our elbows in as we bend through the back knee. Breathe in to rise up. Exhale to hover down. Pull the elbows back. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, pull them down and back. Breathe in, I'm doing it with you. Reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Catching your breath here. And from here, we're gonna move through Skandasana. So you're looking towards the back of the mat. Lengthen everything out, pivoting on the feet. Hands are in prayer and you're moving and bending through the left leg. We're gonna move over towards the right. Moving all the way towards the left. Last time, moving all the way, pivoting onto the feet. Maybe no hands touching the ground, finding your runners. If you need to, dropping the hands, finding your footing, that is totally fine. Hands sweep behind you. Deep bend into the front leg, and you're on the ball of the back foot. Making sure your shoulders are rolling down your back. Bringing your hands through prayer, and you're twisting over towards the right. Left elbows leaning on right thigh. Open up through the heart. Breathe in one more time to spiral through the spine. Exhale to look down. Land the hands down. Bend deeply into the front foot. Find a standing splits. So left leg will lift any amount. Hands can stay grounded towards the mat. Option here is to hold on to your right ankle, one hand or maybe both hands. It is a little bit of a balancing act. So taking your time here, lifting high with your back, with your left leg. We'll bend deeply into the front leg, stepping your left leg back, and then shifting your hips back for pyramid. So we're lengthening both legs straight, and you're melting your head down towards your shin. So taking a moment here, maybe you're coming to the heel of your right foot, so you're peeling toes to point up towards the sky. Then we'll bend deeply into the front foot, walk it over towards the right, and then swinging your left foot into that squat position at the top of the mat again. Sink the hips, reach. Sink the hips one more time. Exhale, fold it forward. Stepping your left foot back into a lunge, hands will come down, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Bring it through center. Step it in between both palms one more time. Coming into a triangle, so you're walking your hands towards the inside of your foot. We're gonna start by keeping the bend through the front leg, opening up the left arm to the sky. And then as you exhale, sweeping your hips back and lifting up through your upper body. Hand is coming towards the inside of your right leg. Left arm to the sky. Hips are leaning back. Maybe you're sweeping left arm behind you towards the opposite hip crease. Breathing. Then we look down, bend deeply into the front leg. Both hands come down. Left foot meets right at the top for a forward fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, hands come down. Step your feet back. Rolling to outer borders of your right foot. Stack or stagger, side plank, reach your left arm up and overhead. And then exhale, bringing your left hand down. Taking your flow of choice. Down dog. Bring your knees down. Take a child's pose to reconnect before we move to the other side. So this is a powerful sequence for our legs. We have to be listening. We're moving a little bit faster within the body, so I hope you're feeling warm. Taking one more breath for yourself here. And we'll breathe in, coming up through table, curling under the toes, hips up and back, hips up and back, downward facing dog. We make mistakes sometimes with our words, and that's okay. So breathing here, letting your heels get heavy. Left side now, breathe in, left leg up. Exhale, knee comes through center. Again, low lunge, stepping your left foot in between your hands, sinking the hips, shining your heart. Exhale, half splits. Hips back, left toes pointed up to the sky, melt your head down towards your shin. Breathe into this stretch. We're moving into a squat, so bending deeply into the left foot, coming off of back knee, stepping right foot wide, sinking the hips into the heels and reaching your hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out to pulse down. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you can see, I lift my toes to feel it through the glutes. Exhale, pulse down. This time we inhale to reach and lengthen, reach up. Hands come through prayer through heart center. Breathe in to reach your hands up. Connect your hands and dive it forward. Follow your breath. Hands will come down to the mat. Step your feet back into your plank. Setting up nicely and strong. Breathing in here. Squeezing everything through center. Shift it forward. Taking your flow of choice. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Again, same leg, left leg up. Left knee to nose, squeeze. Bring it up and back. Bring it through center. And then shoot it over towards the right for fallen triangle. Left foot will hover. Reaching right arm up. Hold it. Embracing any kind of quivers in the body. Breathe in and exhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Bend the knee, bring it through center, high lunge. Reach up. Take a moment to readjust. Rolling your shoulders down your back, away from the ears, spreading through the fingers. Breathing in, look up towards your hands. As we exhale, we bend through the back knee, pulling elbows down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Again, reach up. Bend. One more time, reach up. We bend through the back knee. We reach up for a beat. We open up into our warrior 2. Take your time here to arrive. So with these flows, we do move a little bit faster, but it is already in your body, so you know where we're headed. Bending deeply into the front leg. We're gonna shift over towards the back. So pivoting on the feet, they point towards the long edge of the mat. Bend deeply through the back leg. Skandasana, moving towards the left, keeping your hips low, heart is high. Hands can come down to the mat at any time. Towards the right. Then back over towards the top of the mat. You're pivoting on the feet, maybe bringing your hands down, finding your runner's lunge when you're ready. Arms sweep back. Breathing here. Bring your arms, palms through center into prayer hands. We're twisting over. Elbow is gonna land towards the outside of your left thigh. Twisting open. Our heart is twisted open towards the left, possibly up towards the sky. Breathe. One more breath, keeping hips low. Looking down, both hands will land, and then coming off of back foot, standing splits. Again, option to play with your hands, finding some balance here. Good job. We'll step all the way back with our back foot. And then finding pyramid. So the back foot is always toes are out a little bit to a 45-degree angle. You're pulling your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale to create length. Exhale to melt. We're almost done. We'll look forward to our left foot, walking it over a little bit wider because we're stepping our right foot wide back into our squat for a beat. Sit your hips low, reach your arms forward. fold it over your legs. So we're bending deeply into the left foot, stepping our right foot back. This time into a lunge, sink your hips, shine your heart forward. And then from here, we're gonna lengthen and step your right foot in, coming into a pyramid, coming into a triangle. To start, we're gonna keep the knee bend in the front. I almost forgot. Left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Right hand comes up towards the sky. A little bit of a hip opener. Kind of still in that lunge position, but your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. And then from here, you're gonna lengthen both legs out and you're gonna lift up into your triangle. So you're shifting your hips back. It's kind of a little bit reversed movement here. A little different than what we're used to. You might have to heel toe to keep your stance shorter. The space between both heels here. Maybe you're waving your right arm behind you, opening up more through the heart. Well, I know I'm warm in the body. I'm confusing myself a little bit here. I hope you're still following. Breathing here, creating more space. And then we'll re-extend our right arm to the sky, bend deeply into the front leg. Both hands will land. Step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Breathe in for halfway. Breathe out to land. Your hands, step your feet back into your plank. Last little bit of work. We roll to the outer borders of our left. Our feet are staggered. Reach your right arm up for your side plank and overhead. Breathe in, hips high. Option always to hover the top leg if you want. Know that it's only an option. We'll close everything off, landing right hand down, taking your flow. From here, knees will land. Shimmy your legs over to one side. Extending legs out right in front of you. We'll sit tall, reaching arms up. And then exhale to fold down your mount over the legs. Let your head go. You can use your blocks here for support for your head. There's a slight bend into your knees, protecting your joints. Again, there's not much of a cool down here. So if you need a little bit more time to stretch some things out, please take it. We'll lift ourselves up out of this pose, bend into the legs, bring your hands behind you, and then windshield wiper your legs from side to side, shaking them out. And then we'll bring our feet forward, keeping the bend in the legs, slowly reaching forward and coming all the way down towards your back. Option here is to walk the feet in, lifting the hips, sliding the block underneath of you. And then we're bending into one leg at a time to bring them up towards the sky for waterfall. Closing down the eyes. Taking up as much time as you need here. Hoping that you feel powerful, lighter, and opened through the hips. Strong through the glutes. We were working all parts of the body. even our balance. So just thanking your body for taking you on this journey. If you need more time here, you can stay. We're gonna bend one leg at a time, land it back down towards the mat. You can extend the legs out in front of you, staying on the block. Bringing your arms overhead, maybe slight bend in the elbows. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Open the mouth, sigh. We'll end our practice here. Take up more time, please. I think your body might need it. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. Thank you for letting me guide you within your practice today. See you again soon. Namaste.